Well, good evening. I don't have a big speech like Charles had. Let me turn this off. Uh, our meeting will start at 7 o'clock. I'm going to go in and post the link. You go to Stunt Hangar at the bench, and there'll be a link there that says Stunt Hangar video hangout Monday night, 7/22. So let me do that now. I know it's a little early, but I'm going to work on this airplane here. This is for oh, shoot, Jimmy Barnholes. I'm gonna try to have it done for the net. Went out flying today. I'll tell you about that. It's coming along, but I probably won't do much this year, just for the lack of flying. We've had terrible weather. All right, let me post a link for you. Let's see here. We got to get the chat replay going. We'll go here, live. There should be chat, I hope. Content. We'll go here. Customization, live chat replay. Okay, that's on. Go back here. And we'll turn this on. Save. Now I gotta send the invite link. Participants. Copy. And now we go here. And paste. And post. Alrighty. We are up and going. I don't want the widget. Okay, we got Roy Lane in. Focus your live stream and let, no, I don't want to do that either. Okay. So we're waiting on some participants. I think I might have to plug this thing in. There we go, Stuart. Hey, Stuart, how's it going? Hi, Stuart. Can't hear you. You got yourself muted.
There we go. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's good.
Went flying today this morning.
Yeah. How'd that go?
It's pretty nice weather, really nice. Actually, too nice. There wasn't enough wind. I hit my wake several times.
Yeah. We had a good day too, flying. It was the weather was good too. We didn't have much wind either. It was almost nothing. So
Well, I'm working on this little airplane for Jim Barnholes. Getting it pretty close to getting ready to finish. I mean, the wings ready to spray. I'm just having a hard time deciding where to put the stabilizer. I never done one like this. Got to use cloth hinges, and I got to use I don't know, it's just going to be difficult to do, and I'm going to try to do that while we're working on this stuff tonight, on this stream. It's going to be very hard to get together. Let me change views. Got a big pile of stuff on the bench. It'd be difficult. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Never done one like this. I'm pretty stupid. Yeah. Hopefully some people will come in so they carry the conversation. It's, were you always the first when Charles came on?
No, not all the time.
I gotta see if I can even do this. So this goes like that. Okay, it looks like I can do it. It's just gonna be hard. A lot of moving parts in this. It's gonna be very rough to finish too. Come on, guys, come on in. Did you get the link off the forum?
Um, yeah, I found it, but one thing I was wondering if might help is like tonight you call it Friday night or whatever, or sorry, Monday night. And last time it was Friday night. I wonder
Yeah.
if you should come up with a generic, like, you know, hangout chat or whatever and keep it that way so that everybody knows, you know what I'm trying to get at?
No, because I'm doing it the same way Charles did it for years. He did it Monday and Friday night hangouts.
Okay. I guess it's just, I don't know. I had to search to find it. I guess that was where I had ran into a problem this last couple times. But I'm not a computer guy, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I tried to keep it the same as Charles did.
Yeah, and I found it through that, but I just first last Friday was more of a problem for me. I got in.
There's a lot of moving parts in this. I think I could do it. I've never done cloth hinges with CA, so that's going to be interesting. But this stab and elevator only 1/8 inch thick, so you can't use anything but cloth hinges. Come on. So I think a piece of tape to hold this would help. Of course, I can't find the tape.
Like everybody else.
Well, my stuff is spread out over 2 shops because I got somebody working here with me.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got one shop and it's bad enough. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
All right. Well, guys, I'm all by myself again. I find this to be extremely Mickey Mouse. Okay, try this one with a big one. Big one. Okay, the next thing that's gonna need to go on is this. After that epoxy sets. And whoever came up with this was not on the ball. Of course, it's kind of like the landing gear situation on this. Not very well thought out. I think I can do this. God, I hope so. Oh, I could take this piece out and slide it back. Yep, okay. We'll get it. We'll get it if it kills me. Come on, guys, the chat night's open. Come on in. I won't keep this thing running by myself. Let's see what see if we got anything on the chat and on YouTube chat. Let's see here. No, we just got Marcella Grand. Hi, Sparky, and everyone at Stunt School. Well, it's me and Stuart. That's it. We got 33 views, 11 concurrents. That means 11 are watching right now. But I got nobody in here to talk to me. Now it's Stuart. Okay. Now give me a show and tell or something, Stuart.
I'll wait till everybody comes in. I'm gonna get a picture up here on, and I'll bring it up later.
I don't think this is a holiday night.
10 after, yeah, but we get a few more people on by now.
Well, there's 33 watching.
Yeah.
This is Mickey Mouse.
Be right back again.
Okay. Yeah, this might be difficult to do. May be difficult. Okay. Take this out. Take the tape off, go your back. It should pull through. This is highly ridiculous. Yeah, I've never tried to do cloth hinges with CA, but it's all I got. I don't have any ambroids, so we're stuck with this. I was hoping Jimmy would come in. His airplane. Come on now. Wonder if I should sew that maybe. Here comes somebody.
Oh, that's me, I think.
Oh,
I'm trying to do something here on my computer.
there we go. This is highly Mickey Mouse.
What size engine will go on that, Sparky?
Fox 35.
Okay.
Fox 35. See, I've never seen anything put together like this. Ah, damn. The horn, the horn is mounted in this slot right here, and you gotta capture it somehow.
Yeah, that's a little different.
Yeah, so I put some cloth over epoxied it in there and then put some cloth and then try to CA this. But it'd be pretty hard to put a 3/32 horn in an 1/8 piece of wood. Got the bearing on it
Some
here.
people put a piece of plywood over that, like over the where the wire goes into the elevator.
I could. but it looked kind of stupid.
They give it some strength, I guess. That's all I'm thinking.
Yeah. This hinge material should give it some strength. And this horn goes on there like so. Got to go out the 1/8 of an inch. Eighth of an inch more. Pretty moused up. Let's see if that works. I think it's gonna have to go some more. Yep. Another 16th from there. Right on that hard spot too. Right on the hard spot. So it goes over. Try it there. I have no way to hold this thing either. That goes there like so. Let's see where this one comes out now. So it needs to have a little thicker slice here. Man, I guess nobody's gonna join us tonight.
No.
Way out there like that. It'll be an 1/8 of an inch more. 1/8 of an inch more. That's my piece there. If that covers it. There we go. Mike, what do you got running in the background?
A fan. I can turn it down if it's too loud.
Yeah, there we go.
There. I put it on low. Can you still hear it?
No, that's much better.
Okay. Yeah, I had it blasting on high. It's like 96 degrees here today. So
Yeah.
I heard you lamenting that no one was in here. So I was like, all right, I'll get on. I was watching on YouTube. I'm working on putting this SV11 ARF together. So I'm here, but I'm going to mute my mic because I'm back here making noise working on an airplane. I don't have anything to really add other than I'm assembling an ARF right now. That's what I'm doing. So
Well,
um,
point
hinge,
point your camera at it so they got something to watch besides me, because I'm just putting the thing
yeah,
together.
they're gonna see my back probably. I'm doing. I hinged everything, and I'm doing the control system now. I'm making the push rod from the bell crank to the flap horn, and then after I get that done, I can glue the flaps in. I got them hinged on one side. I can glue those in, glue the wing together, and I'll be slapping all that in tonight. I hope that's the plan anyway. But I'm gonna mute my mic because I am using tools back here. So,
All right.
but I'm here.
Okay, we need some more talkers in. I don't want to do all the talking, so. This is you guys' meeting.
One thing since I've started flying, the what I've found is, man, when you get a plane that's trimmed out right, and you go to, for example, just going into the loops, it's like there's no real effort. It's like, wow, what a difference. It's
Yeah.
so I'm just starting to see the differences in planes and how things work.
This needs to be moved over some more. So let's draw a line here. Yeah, I'll never build another one of these.
No.
What are you building, Sparky? The Navion still?
Yeah, and we're still working on this.
What, you're working on the joiner wire or the hinges or what?
Yeah, it's complicated the way I got to do this.
Are you doing cloth hinges?
Yep.
What do you use for cloth hinges, if I can ask?
It was given it just hinge material. I don't know what it is. It's
Yeah.
type of,
Fabric.
I do cloth hinges almost exclusively on every elevator only airplane. And I bought a bunch of that hinge material from Tom Morris. It's Dacron. It's covering for ultralights. It's what they cover ultralights with. And he just had, a bolt of the plain white stuff. And you cut your own, you got to cut them yourself. I bought a square yard of that stuff. You brush it on with either butyrate or nitrate. It doesn't matter, but you cut your hinges, brush it on with dope. And boy, it's the best stuff ever. It just lays flat. It takes the dope. It sticks really good. I really like it. It's good stuff.
do you think I had to put these hinges on with dope instead of CA?
I wouldn't use CA, man, because they're going to look like shit. You're not going to be able to say, I'm sorry, we're streaming. Problem with CA is an end, it's going to curl up on you, and the CA is going to harden it, and you won't be able to sand it down.
Well, here's the deal. I'm putting these on and covering over them with silk span.
Okay, but they're going to be super hard with CA, is what I'm saying. And even if you're super careful, it's going to get in the hinge gap, and they're going to be stiff, and it's like a fingernail in there. I mean, I've done that. I used to do like half A planes with CA, but if you're messy with it, the hinge is not going to lay flat, and it'll get in the pocket and it'll stiffen up. If you can use dope, I would use dope, man. I put 2 coats of dope on the stab, top and bottom, just along the hinge line, 2 coats of whatever you're using, and then I lay it down with dope.
Okay.
And I got a system where I do the top half and I do the bottom half. And
I'm gonna try your way with dope, but I want you to look at this. You see how this stab is joined together? It has a spot there for 332nd music wire to go in.
Right.
I used CA, I epoxied that in and used CA on this. I don't think dope would have been the right thing to use on this part.
No,
right?
yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. But when I lay out my hinges, I do them all on, well, it's not all on the top. Basically, put the halves together, and I do the top row, and I do the bottom row coming up, and then I sandwich it together, flip it over, put it on the bench with weights, and that way you can pull everything tight. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, that's typically what I do.
Yeah.
You just got to make sure when you got it flipped over that you pull the hinge the right way, because I've done that before and folded a hinge right back around on itself instead of getting it up and under. So don't do that.
Well, I'm glad you suggested dope, because that's what we'll do, is we'll do it with dope.
I know how you are about finishes, man. You ain't gonna be happy if you got CA on there and you're trying to get it smooth. You're gonna be cussing. You would throw it away and build another one. I know already.
Yeah, we'll give it a try with dope.
The other thing you can do, Sparky, too, Ambroid or Duco cement or Sigment works really good because that stays kind of pliable and you can sand that.
Well, I got none, so
Okay.
I got to do it this way.
All right. I'm gonna turn my mic off again.
I hope this material just takes the dope, which I don't know whether it will or not. But
How big of a hurry are you in hinging that elevator, Sparky? I could send you some of that material. I could stick in an envelope and mail it tomorrow.
I'll have it done by then. I got this
Okay.
stuff. I got this stuff here. So let me ask you this: what does it look like? Does it look like this stuff?
It's Dacron.
Does it look like this?
It kind of does. Yeah. Does that have like a nylon feel to it, like a
Yes.
polyester feel?
Yes. Or this stuff. This feels like cotton.
No, don't use the cotton. If you got something that feels like nylon or polyester, that's probably Tom Morris stuff there.
Well, let's try this then.
I would use that.
I'll know it. I'll know right away when I put dope on it, right?
Yes. Yeah. If it's Tom Morris's stuff, it'll wick right in. I mean, I brush a little on the area it's going to go. Then I set the hinge material on it. And then I run a brush stroke, dab your brush again, run a brush stroke across that. And it should just soak up the dope and stick.
Okay. Well, hopefully this is the right stuff. I was given this stuff, so it's only been a gazillion years since I did any cloth hinges. Got to be 50 years since I done cloth.
The Dicron stuff comes in different weights too. They use it on RC planes a lot.
I have to go ahead and dope the whole thing here. I'll use that cloth on them joiners and this Dacron on the hinges, or whatever this stuff is. Okay, let's give her a whirl, Earl. Oh yeah, that's the right stuff. That wicks right down on there. You know what though? I shouldn't put it on this. I should do it on the stab, on the elevator. So. So we want the outside, the two outsides there. Boy, I appreciate that, Mike. It's gonna be, I was wondering about this CA and this cloth stuff. This stuff looks much better. Now this goes on this side. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Do not follow my lead because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just faking it right now. Part of being a good modeler is knowing how to fake it, though. You know what? I could put two more in there. No, we won't go that crazy. Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on in here and talk. Gordy, whoever's. There's a lot of guys I haven't seen on the chat in a long time, like Gerald in New Zealand and Mike in Colorado. I hope everything's okay with them guys. Yeah, this looks like it may work good. Put the tissue over the top of this and don't know what's going on. There's Gordon. I knew you were hiding.
Just late dinner. How's the bird coming there?
Well, this is definitely 1950s technology. But it's going okay, I suppose. Lonky just came on and told me about using dope to put hinges on with, which I didn't even think of. I was going to do CA, but
I use tight bond.
tight bond.
Yeah, it's like white glue.
Yeah, I got tight bond there. I can put Lonky put it on with said to put it on with dope. It seems to work pretty good on these hinges here. I'll cover over it with silk span. So, but the thing that gets me about this airplane is that this is 3/32 music wire. This is an 1/8" elevator, so they've cut a slot in it for the music wire to go in. So you're supposed, I guess I just put cloth hinge over the top of it with CA and epoxied the horn in there like so. And then we'll cover all this with tissue and hopefully hide this stuff.
Hey, Gordon, you use cloth hinge or do you use Dicron?
Dicron.
Yeah, these are cloth.
When I use cloth hinges, most of mine are nylon hinges. When Klutz was going out of business, I called them. And they said, we don't make them anymore. I said, well, if you buy a package of 30, a couple packs, we'll make a run for it. So I bought 3 packs of 30. And I finally ran out.
Well, this belongs to Jimmy Barnholes. And I hope he likes it when it's done.
Oh, I bet he will.
I did, I don't know whether you saw the nose wheel install, the landing gear install, but it's kind of clean. It's in basswood. And I just got the cheek cowl roughed on there, but I'm going to finish sanding it and fiberglass it. Of
Well,
course,
do you have a strap on that at all?
I have
On the
a hole drilled into the into the doubler here, one side. It goes into that doubler. Then on each side of that, there's a 1/4" piece of basswood glued to this, and then 2 straps, one on top, one on the bottom, and then an 1/8" filler piece, and then the 1/2" piece of balsa on that hold it all together.
Oh, that's not. Yeah,
What's
that's
that?
not going to go anywhere.
No, you could tow a car with that. I'm not too worried about it going anywhere. Man, I wish this stuff would dry faster. Spend all year doing this.
Well, that's the Navy on.
What's that?
That's the Navy on.
Yeah.
You know, you got your camera turned off, Gordon?
What's that?
You got your camera turned off?
No.
Yeah?
Oh, you can't see me?
No.
How about now?
Not yet.
You're invisible.
Can anybody see me?
Can you see him, Stuart?
Oh, I can't see him.
Nope, you're hidden.
Well, let me see what's going on here.
Maybe unplug and plug back in the camera or whatever. Can you see yourself? Let me highlight you. I'll show you what you look like to us. Somebody else came in. No. There you go. That's what you look like, Gordon. He must have. Gordon is connecting to audio and can't hear you yet.
Can you hear me now?
We hear you, but we don't see you.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what says fail to enable virtual background.
Go down to the video in the left corner of the screen, the little picture of a camera. Choose the up
Yeah,
arrow.
there we go.
There you are. Now you got to tilt the camera up a little bit because we're looking at your plate. There you go. Oh, I see your Bart in the back.
Is that Bart?
Yeah.
I can see him all the time.
Yeah. Have you ever had one of these, Bart? These Navions?
No, I've never had the plans to one either.
Well, if I was you,
They're cute little airplanes.
I would not get a Brodak kit.
I understand.
It's pretty poorly designed. Here's the wing for it right here.
It's got to be just pretty much a ringmaster make, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, like exactly the Ringmaster numbers.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. It's a Ringmaster airfoil. I'll show you.
Probably a ringmaster wing.
Well, kind of. Man, I got some. I'll have to get that off. I've been buffing and my compound went everywhere.
I'd rather make one off of plans.
Yeah, and the landing gear, do them as you see fit. I put the landing gear. I mean, I made my own clips, but the way that they got it designed is no good.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to see what a ringmaster, how close it is to a ringmaster. Here is a ringmaster fuselage in the same state as this Navion. Now look at the rib.
Oh yeah.
It's
Wow.
the same.
Yep.
The only difference is the links are the same, the stabs in this, so the numbers are the same. The wing, the rib profile is the same as the Navion. The only difference is the thrust line. If you look at it this way, the thrust line on the Navion is up.
Got to move it down, Sparky, or the camera up. Can't
Okay,
see you.
let me move it up here.
Yeah, you can see the Navy on the wing sit in, the fuselage lower.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is the Navy on old time legal?
it is old time legal or classic legal. Not old time legal, it's classic legal,
Okay.
according to what the instructions say.
Yeah.
But a ring, I mean, the canopy's in the same spot. It's identical. It's identical.
I flew in Roy Cox's Navy on.
How they fly.
He had a Continental injected engine. I don't remember the exact size, but nice flying airplane.
At a 235 in it.
Yeah, I think I injected 235, and wonderful, nice airplane. He had it all painted up like a TD3.
Well, I'm gonna paint it just like the box. It's got clear wings and a red fuselage and black letters.
Yeah, I just about lost my arm propping one of those. You know, because they sit up high.
A real
I
one.
yeah, I pulled it through a couple times and turned the mags on, and it was just a little bit too steep of an angle, so I was going to move it down a couple inches so I could get my hands on it. And the impulse on the mags fired, and it lit off and took my arm and swung it around and threw it out. Took my Spidell watch and stretched it about a foot. Fortunately, I had a coat and my gloves on, and all it did is scrape the back of my hand.
Were you standing behind the propeller or in front of it?
In front.
Oh, you should have been standing behind.
Yeah, he looked at me and said, shut it off. And I said, hell no, I ain't propping it again.
Boy, it's a slow night tonight.
Boy, I would say.
I guess they don't like me.
How far are you from the Nats?
I am about 4-hour drive.
Wow. That'd be nice.
Yeah, but depends how fast I go. But it's about 4 hours.
Are you going?
Oh yeah.
Well, I hope to see you there.
Oh yeah. If you're there, I'll be there. I was out flying my Simply. Oh, that's right. I got an airplane in the car still. I was out flying my Simply Blues. I tried to get the orange one going, but it must have dirt in the tank. I took off and went warp 9. I just, you know what? I just put it in the car. I ain't got time to mess with it. So I think I'm just taking one airplane, and if I crash it, well, I'm done.
So, what airplane are you going to take?
The blue one,
Yeah, what's it called?
a Viper, Simply Blues.
Oh, the Viper, yeah.
Yeah. That way I can fly it in N30 and Pampa.
Oh, are they going to fly N30 there too?
Yep.
Cool. Well, I wish you luck there, Sparky.
Yeah, I will do better in N30 than I will do in the top 20. I have pretty much zero chance to make the cut.
Yeah, the last time I flew my Pathfinder, I made the top 10. So I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah. The highest I've ever scored is 17th, I think. Not good.
Would you forget a maneuver?
Yeah, no. The year that I flew my best, the absolute best, was 2016. I flew my Continental. I finished 21st. Phil Granderson beat me out of the top 20 by a third of a point, and there was a lot of people there, and I thought I really flew good, and I just didn't make the cut by a third of a point.
Boy, that's close.
Yeah,
You know, Phil and I were old combat buds.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how many contests we flew each other in combat. In fact, he called me about a month or so before he died. I asked him, Phil, how come we still hook up after all these years? And he says, I don't know. We just kind of clicked and been friends ever since. And then I heard he died about a month later.
Well, what was really sad is Phil and I got into an argument, and he didn't believe me, but I still know that I'm right. You know, he's a super painter, and he's got this Seta paint gun and this, that, and the other. I said, "Well, Phil, that's all great for that automotive stuff, but I can paint a model airplane with a bug sprayer and get a perfect result." No, you can't do that. Yes, I can, Phil. I guarantee it. What do you think? You think I could paint one with a bug sprayer and get a good result?
Well, I don't know about a bug sprayer, but a small spray gun, you should be able to do an awesome job, which you do.
No, I'm talking about actual bug sprayer. One of them pump up bug sprayers.
I don't buy that.
Oh yeah. I bet I could. If you're willing to sand, don't,
Yeah, there you go.
we'll finish. I just got to get it on there and I'll sand it. I mean, it ain't gonna go on like a sated gun, but I'll get a good finish out of the deal.
Oh yeah, with a lot of elbow grease.
Of course.
Yeah, I've got a quart pot spray gun with two different major tips. And then I've got a touch-up gun, and then I got an airbrush.
Well, I got about 10 airbrushes and about 7 or maybe 10 spray guns. And I have one. Bernie Trent gave me a big DeVelvis bottom feeder primer gun, but I don't never use it because it puts a paint on like you can't believe. And I got a top loader Scorpion gun that's just like a Seta with a disposable cups.
Yeah, I have one top loader.
You use it?
I haven't.
Okay, I mostly use these Harbor Freight little touch-up guns.
Yeah, I got one.
I got a bunch of them over there, one for every color. And then for big stuff, I use this top loader. And
Oh,
it has
yeah.
disposable cups you put on it. This is high transfer efficiency. It puts out the paint, buddy.
Yeah, on mine, I bought a new tip for it, so it was put out less paint. $90 for the tip.
I believe it. Then we got these. This is an HVLP Harbor Freight Seta knockoff, the big gun. And this
Oh,
is
yeah.
this is a real expensive gun. This is a DeVelvis
Yep, that's like mine.
bottom loader. Just a lot of paint.
That's what I used to put my base coat down. That's the one I spent $90 for a smaller tip.
Well, you should match it with the needle too.
Yeah, you get the needle and the screw-in part, and then the head.
That's why it's $90.
Yeah.
But I still can't figure out why a crap trap is $10.
A what?
A crap trap.
Filter.
Oh,
Yeah, fuel filter.
amazing, isn't it?
That's ridiculous.
You know, if I was building that airplane, I couldn't build it stock. I'd have to raise that wing up.
I
Put
think
a
I'm
little
gonna
in it.
There you go.
drop the CA to hold that.
Make it look like a real Navy on it. Put a little dihedral in it.
Are you gluing off changes with CA?
I just put a drop to hold it, and then I'm doping over it.
Oh,
I was gonna do CA on him, but Mike Lonke talked me out of it, which is good.
that ought to be a cute airplane when you get done.
God, I hope so. It's been a pain in the butt.
Hit the share button there, Sparky.
The share button.
Yeah.
What am I sharing?
I'm gonna share something.
Why in the heck does that thing not stay selected? Everyone can share. I'm gonna have to do some research on that.
'Cause I hit the share and it wouldn't work.
Okay, hold on. I don't remember even where it is.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Gordy. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Come on.
Well, you look good.
Is Bart awake back there?
I'm awake.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard to catch away.
You should be able to share. There you go.
This was my bad hair day on the weekend.
That's your Pathfinder.
Yep. I after I got you told me about fixing the hinge or the horn, and I did that, and I could tell it flew so much better. And I was doing a square, and I was going on the up line, and got about 3/4 up, and it just quit. Turned back on, straight in. So I don't know if I'm gonna fix it or not.
Was it out of gas or what?
Nope, it just quit, just dead, bang.
Wow.
Um,
I'm sorry to see that.
no, I know. That's the one I want to take to the Nats. It's not going. So, but
It
oh
doesn't
well.
look that bad.
What's that?
It doesn't look that bad.
Well, it's pretty broken up right in the leading
Like,
edge. There's a couple of ribs broken. I mean, I might be able to fix it. The what do they call the horn or the U-shaped piece in the for the flap on the one side's ripped out. Broke landing
wow.
gear. On one of the wheels, it broke the landing gear out.
Did you say you changed the horn on it?
Yep, and I flew it, and it flew good. I could tell a huge difference. Like I went to do the loops, and it was like I pulled up, and it went in the same spot, all three of them. It's like a huge difference. Like
Get locked in.
it was like wow.
Why don't you pick it up and show me your new horn?
Oh, well, I just added onto the bottom of it. Like basically, like you
On
said,
the elevator or flaps?
on the flap, you told me to put it on. So it's yeah, so I put the piece of 1/4-inch plywood underneath the horn that was there, and then I can't remember, did I change the horn in the back was long enough? You said 7/8 of an inch, so it worked out okay.
Oh, good.
The elevator, and I don't know, maybe I'll fix it. I'll talk to Len and let him take a look at it and see what he
Too
thinks.
bad you're not close to me. I could have it fixed in one day. That don't look like anything.
No, I'm not good. I'm not good at fixing stuff. I'm slow. Oh, but I don't know.
It's only wood. Just stick it in there, glue something in there, and cover it up.
Yeah.
If he's like me, I hate doing repair work.
I do too, but you got to do what you got to do.
That's
Yeah.
true. So what have you been working on, Mark?
Well, my granddaughter had a birthday over the weekend, so that kind of shut a couple of days there.
I bet it did.
Working on the Bearcat some more a little bit today. Working on the stabilizer now.
Oh, cool.
And then I'm using these pin hinges like Keith Trossel taught me how to do.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them.
And they fit, you get a concave piece on the leading edge and then a trailing edge of the stabilizer, and then you get a convex part on the elevator, and they work really nicely.
Yeah.
But the trick is you get to make these pieces here. So that's what I was doing this afternoon, was using my router to carve some of those. This one,
the rudder and the stabilizer are the same profile. So this left one here is the rudder, and this is a much longer one for the elevator. So that's what I've been doing.
What makes it look nice?
Yeah, it does when you get done, and it flies well too. So
That's the same concept as my lollipop hinges.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, that's hinge. Was it square, the part that goes in? Or is it round?
it's wait, which piece are you talking about?
With the hinge, like the hinge that goes into this part here, well, the part that goes into the wing, is it square or round?
Don't matter.
It's,
It's
I'm talking
round.
about.
is that round or square?
Here's what it looks like.
Those are roll bar hinges.
Oh, okay. Just that it's a shadow or something. It makes it look like it's on
Well,
my computer. It makes it look like it's square.
This piece in here is a little bit rectangular.
Okay, but
From here
that's
on out, this is all round out here.
okay. It's just the shadow. It made it look more square. So that's okay. That's fine. I've got some of those, I think.
Anyway, they make a really nice hinge if once you get the pieces made and everything lined up straight.
Well, I
So-
did it.
What are you making, Sparky?
This is a Navion.
Oh, that Navion you're working on that last Friday night, yeah.
Yeah. I get this stupid elevator stabilizer done. I glue it all together. It's the Mickey Mouse. It's the most Mickey Mouse way to do things I've ever run across. Got slots for the horns to fit in. So you gotta epoxy that in there and put a piece of hinge material over the top of it.
Is it a plywood horn?
Yeah, plywood horn.
Okay. That's where the ringmaster's set up too.
No. See, I'm talking about the joiner wire is 3/32. Let me make myself big here. Okay. Okay. The joiner wire is 3/32.
Yeah.
They've got a slot in the elevator
Oh,
because it's only 1/8 inch. So you got to glue that in there like that, and then I put a piece of hinge material over the top and harden it up with CA. It's Mickey Mouse.
yeah, no fun.
You know the way I do that, Sparky?
Like,
I'd get you some wax paper and put a little block wood between that and the elevator, fill it up with epoxy, put a piece of wood over the top and clamp it and let it dry, and then put your hinge over the top of that.
yeah, I'll have it done before that's. I'll have it done here in this setting.
Did you finish that flight streak, Sparky?
Yeah, it's done.
You know, I'd just be worried about it breaking out of the elevator.
It's got epoxy in it. I took this material here and I cut it long enough, which I'll cut one here. Cut it long enough to go around and capture it like that around the end.
Oh, and then put epoxy on it in it.
Then I CA'd it on one side and left it hanging like that, then filled it full of epoxy, then put it on, folded it over and filled it up with CA.
Yeah, that's easier than the way I was describing.
Yeah,
Same type of principle.
Probably won't look as good, but
It'll look fine.
I'm going to silk span over the top of all this stuff, and then I'll take some green putty and fill it in, smooth it up. They didn't call for a bearing in this, but I put a bearing in this, and then I'll put this filler piece back here, like so. And that'll keep that horn from Gotta lock that horn in.
Oh yeah.
On the Vico Tomahawk kit, you just glue the horn on the bottom of the elevators and put some tape over it to help secure it.
Are you kidding me?
No,
Really? Wow.
Yeah, this is Mickey Mouse, but we'll get it done. I'm hoping to get enough dope on these hinges to hold them on. But they should lock in when I tissue over the top of them.
Yeah. The silk span will kind of blend it out a ways.
Yeah, it should
Makes
lock,
it look.
should lock it up good, I hope.
Yeah.
Gordy, you got smoke in Salt Lake City from all the fires up in the Northwest?
I don't know about the Northwest, but behind their capital, they have a mountain called, what was it? Brain dead here. Anyway, it caught fire night before last, so it's been burning pretty good anyway. But we're not getting much from the Northwest.
Well, we got all this haze and smoke here from various fires up in the Northwest somewhere.
What's causing the fires?
They didn't know what who started. I got a hunch it was kids with playing with fireworks. You know, the one up by the Capitol here.
Speaking of
Anyway,
fireworks, I just happened to be walking through a flea market. I bought a big mailbox and a sign and just some different stuff. The guy had a bag of Olin flares. I said, "How much you want for them flares?" He said, $5. I said, "Sold." I mean, that things are expensive.
Yeah.
I mean,
What are flares?
you don't know what flares are?
Well, a flare like they use on a trucker that he's got it pulled off the side of the road, or you what
Right.
kind of flare are you talking about?
Hazard flares. They're burn underwater.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I kind of thought you were talking about.
You strike them like that and put them on the road.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There's about 10 of them for $5, 50 cents a piece.
Yeah.
It's a good deal.
Yeah, it is.
Hey guys, I got an update on some stuff, and then I had a question. So, first, the update is that I got 4 people that live in my household, and all 4 of us got in the air tonight and at least put a loop up. So, that would include my 11-year-old daughter who did her first solo loops today. I had to kind of bait her into it. I was like, "Hey, listen, you know, I've got 11 batteries here. You can fly out, or if you can do 3 loops." You can be done for the night. So she put up a 4th one just to kind of put an exclamation point on it. But so my 11-year-old got up. My wife flew this evening and got some loops up. She hasn't looped in a long time. And then my son, he got his original plane, and I know Mike's on here. He got his original rugged stunt trainer out. That's what my wife and daughter were flying with. And so with that being out, he's like, "Hey, I want to get that up." So he did the entire pattern with it. That thing's had wings sheared off, noses broken off 10 times, probably 15 times. So it took 3 different batteries because we got little batteries on it, but he did the entire pattern with it and was pretty excited. And then I did some practice flying with my Twister tonight to get ready for the beginner event at NAT. So all 4 of us got in the air tonight, and it's pretty exciting. I was very, very happy, especially for my daughter putting up some loops. So that's the update. But then the question becomes, we finished the SV11 that Angstrom's been trying to get together. So we finished it, got our first initial flights on it, but the elevator doesn't have as much throw to it as Angstrom would like, and it's on the lowest hole in the elevator. But in terms of the flap, the The rod coming from the push rod to the flap is in the top hole. The push rod leading to the back is in the second from bottom hole. And there's four holes there on the horn on the flap. So is there anything else I can do in moving one of those to get
Where's
Move the elevator up towards the center line, up to the top. You got it
That's
down.
right.
which hole are you in the elevator horn is what I'm wondering.
Right.
the hole in the elevator horn? I'm in the bottom one, the one closest to the hinge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go into the fuselage and move that port, the rod that goes to the tail. You're gonna have to move that away from the wing hinge line, so you've got more throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand that?
That's gonna be the fix.
The way that I was understanding it, you had it in the bottom hole. That the bottom is towards the tail wheel, but if you got it towards the hinge line on the elevator, that's as fast you're going to get on that.
Yeah, so you're right. Yeah, that's as it would give as much throw as possible there on the horn on the elevator, but on the flap itself, moving it up or down, the holes there won't help give more throw.
You want to get it away from the hinge on the
Yeah.
flap so you get more throw.
Move it up.
That would make sense, because and it's counterintuitive because I'm used to just work. I haven't worked a lot with flaps, so I know that if it's just the elevator, yeah, you want to get closer to the hinge. But yeah, if you're dealing with that push rod leading to the back, then it sounds like you would want to get it up the horn as much as you can.
Yeah, if you can move the push rod farther away from the hinge on the flap, then you have more throw on the elevator.
Okay, and now am I correct also? Have I heard it before that I think with flaps, once you get to about 17 on the 17 degrees on the throw, that's about the max of what you want to do, because otherwise it starts working against the plane. Am I right on that?
Well, you can go a little more than that, but you really don't usually need more than about 20 degrees of flap to get a really good turn out of the plane.
Yeah, mine's about 23 degrees total, up and down. 23 up, 23 down.
Okay.
This is one of the things when you're first building the airplane and you have the fuselage on the wing and maybe the top block is off or whatever, go ahead and adjust those controls then so that you don't have to cut back into it.
Right.
It's nice. All you have to do is adjust the rod on the elevator horn.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, the other thing is this is a big ship. Again, it's an SV-11. I think he's traditionally been flying a Pathfinder, so it's a little heavier. It's a little bigger for him. So he's telling me his arm's getting tired on it. So I don't know. It's one of those things where I think it's going to take him.
I've got an SV-11, and it's a really good flying airplane.
Yeah.
Get it trimmed out right.
Yeah, I think he's going to take some time to grow into it, but I know he's a little nervous on it, but I think he wants to feel like he has a little more ability to save himself. I think he doesn't feel like he has enough ability to crank down hard and save himself on some stuff, so he's a little timid.
Yeah, understandable. And it's a lot more airplane out there for him, but once you get the airplane adjusted, it'll be a lot easier to fly as well. And just telling it flies just like your small airplane, it's just bigger.
Sure.
Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it.
Yeah.
He'll do fine. He'll do fine. Well, good going, Dad.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's done. It's together, and we got 2 weeks till NATS, 2.5 weeks to NATS.
Is it electric or is it?
It is electric. Yeah, I can go grab it and throw it up here.
Charles Carter has one of those. Call him and ask him what to do.
Let me grab it real quick.
Yeah, I had a SV-11 also on a pipe.
Mine's a Brodeck ARF. I've got a Super Tiger 60 in it. Flies really well.
So yeah, I don't know how well people can see it here. It's got a whole lot of red and pink to it. So we did paint the body. I think it said like speeding ticket red or something. So painted it that red, and then we had on the flaps here in the elevator, it's got kind of a maroon reddish color, and then the wings are more of a, I know the light just kind of hits it really bad.
That
And
Monaco,
yeah, it's monocoat on the flaps, the elevator, and then the wings as well. We got kind of a pinkish color.
I was thinking that was a build-up fuselage, so
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
it should be easy.
What's
That's
that?
not the same.
What airplane are you showing us right now?
This is SV11.
That's an SV11.
That's an SV11 profile. So
Yep.
changing the control movement should be very easy.
Yes. Yeah.
Needed
Yeah.
to build it.
You can see maybe where it's at right now.
You got room to move the elevator push rod up a little bit on that platform? I can't see the holes.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to get it in there.
yep, go up a hole.
All right. Hopefully that doesn't interfere with the bell crank.
Well, the other chance is to bring the bell crank rod down a notch.
Another thing you could do as well, you could take the bell crank horn and move it down a hole and take the elevator horn and put it on top.
Right. Okay.
Swap
You could
them.
do that, and then you would have a lot more adjustment on your elevator horn.
Okay. Yeah. I can.
So
Oh no, he,
less.
yeah.
So that might be another way out, and you have to measure and see what your movement is, and then when you get the handle on it, then you have to adjust the handle so that it's not too sensitive, or whatnot. But it's good. It's a profile because you can play with all that
Yeah.
until you find what you need.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent.
Well, hopefully, hopefully we can toy around with it and get it flying well. He's, like I said, we got the Nats in a couple weeks, and I think he wants to get it up. He's put a lot of work into this. This has taken
Yeah.
a long time, and he can go with his twister that he's put together before, but I think he wants to kind of show off his new flying ship if he can get it together.
No, I think the SD11 would be a lot better, and I wish you luck with that. That's good.
Yeah, thanks.
I had a new one happen to me on Saturday morning. I was out flying at the local park, and it was a beautiful morning, and I got 2 good flights up, and I just started the motor for the 3rd flight, and I felt some water on my back, and I turned around, the sprinklers went on. So
Yeah, you're not the only one.
I quick ran out to my handle and disconnected the lines from the safety peg and drug the plane off the side of the field.
Yeah, that happened.
That's a first.
Why the hell they were running the sprinklers at 9:45 in the morning on a Saturday?
Yeah.
I knew you were there.
Yeah, they knew you were there.
I guarantee if that had soccer players, they wouldn't have turned on.
Well,
That's
you
what's-
didn't, so everything's okay.
That's what's amazed me is so far this summer there's been practically no soccer going on in the park during the days and even on Saturdays. I don't know where they're playing now. Maybe they're playing somewhere else, but
That's a good thing.
yeah, it's been really good. I'm going back out tomorrow and try some more.
So, do you live close at all to Key Trussell?
About 45 miles.
45 miles?
45.
That's not too bad.
No, it takes me about an hour to get down there.
Oh, is he doing much flying at all?
I don't know. I don't think so because I don't see much. We've got a group here in the club that has a texting, what do you call it? A group of us that text each other. And usually when somebody's going to go fly, they'll send out a text to everybody saying, I'm going to go to the field. Anybody else want to come? And I haven't seen one of those for several weeks. So I don't know if they cut me out of the loop or if they haven't been going. But the field's about, I don't know, it's almost 60 miles for me to get down there.
Oh, wow.
But it's a nice place to fly if the wind isn't too bad.
Yeah, it takes me about 2 minutes to get my flying sight.
That's why I feel sorry for Keith because he says he used to fly every day in Tucson and
Yeah,
gets to fly once every week or two in Colorado at best. And we have winter here, which he never had in Tucson. And
We have wind and we have winter.
in Tucson, I've seen snow in the valley twice in 24 years, and it's gone the next day.
Or sooner. Or the same day. Well, Sparky, how's it coming?
Well, I'm getting ready to put this other side on right now. I found a secret how to get these hinges on. Just to drop a CA to hold it on and then wick it down with the dope.
what kind of hinges are they, Sparky? Are they nylon?
Some kind of cloth hinge. I don't know, Dacron or whatever they are.
What was in the kit?
No,
Something else you got?
yeah, it was given to me.
Yeah, I've used ripstop nylon. I do the same thing. Well, what I do is I put a bunch of dope on the control surface so it gets a good coat on there.
Right?
And I put the hinge on and I touch it with thinner. And that'll tack it down. Then I hit it with some more dope and thin dope and blend it right into the finish.
I think Sparky getting hinges out of an old pair of shorts.
I was just going to use straight CA, but Lonky told me to use dope, and it seemed to be working, so. Can't complain about that.
Now you get a nice sealed hinge too with that fabric if you use enough of the
Nice.
pieces so you don't have too many gaps.
I got big gap. I only use 4 pieces, 2 on each side. I ain't making this a big project.
What are you going to do with it? Is it for somebody else?
Yeah, it belongs to Jim Barnholz.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be perfect to put dihedral in that.
Don't give him no ideas. Oh, that's way up. Yeah, hopefully I can bend it straight.
See, Dennis is back.
Dennis.
Yeah, how you doing? Nothing going on, just back.
Hey, Dennis, where do you live in Indiana?
West Lafayette, so think Purdue.
Okay, well, I'm a Purdue graduate, so
So am I.
How close to Muncie is it?
I don't. I mean, it's probably probably an hour,
Hour and a
15
half,
minutes or
maybe.
something. I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, hour and a half, something like that. I don't know. I
Shoot.
don't know if it's easier to go over to Kokomo and then go down to Muncie, or go down to Indy and back up, or what.
I know I first went to the Nats 3 or 4 years ago. I went over to Purdue. I haven't been back to Purdue since I graduated in 1972.
Oh God, yeah. Well, they got a whole lot more brick buildings there now, don't they?
Yeah, especially around the campus. The
Oh God,
campus
yeah.
itself is a lot the same, but all around it, they've built up all those offices and apartments and
Oh yeah, they've been going bonkers. I mean, it's like,
more
I guess,
school
like,
buildings.
yeah, like everything else. The non-for-profit university seems to be making a lot of money for somebody somewhere.
And I
So,
was going to go back this year after the Nats, but it's school starting right about the same time the Nats are over.
oh, okay, yeah,
Hotel prices are crazy, so I don't think I'll be going this year.
yeah. I mean, I think if I'm correct, I think the population of Purdue. I mean, it's like 35 or 40,000 when school's in, so it like doubles the size of the community. So
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure, I know it was always like that, but it's just, even since I went there 20 years ago, it's like it's really really increased. So it's kind of crazy, but I'm sure it's like that everywhere. I know, but still, just kind of, it's interesting.
Oh, they found you.
Colin,
Hello?
Johnny
No,
Lombok, you have food order?
we're on a site with all the money.
So Dennis, you got to come over to the Nats?
Um, I'm gonna try it. So I've got to go down to Houston for work next week, and then I think the Nats, where they start on that Sunday the 4th or something, is the first. Was that beginners or something starts on that day? Aerobatics.
Yeah, I think
So
is that the 4th? I can't remember the dates anymore.
yeah, I might be off on the day, but I was thinking it was something like that. I think I remember seeing Denny was kind of running that first one or something on the 4th, and then others were doing other.
Yeah, the 4th is a Sunday, and that's when they're going to do the beginner and intermediate.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd really like to try and get over there for sure. I I should be. I'm coming back, I think, from Houston on Friday, but that all. I got to do some testing uh, for Cat down there. We're testing out some engines, and I got to do a cooling audit and stuff. So if things go well, I'll be back. If things go south, I'll be south.
Is the appearance judging on the 4th or the 5th?
I think it's on the 5th, isn't it?
And I
It's
hope-
5th is Monday.
Right.
So this is a dumb question. I don't know if any of you guys on here might know or not. I was asking like Paul Smith on the forum, and I don't think he had figured it out yet. But for a while there, they didn't have the carrier events listed on any of those days on that calendar. And I was curious if any of you guys had heard anything about what day they might actually be doing the carrier stuff on.
I actually have that printed out. Let me go in the other room, grab my other laptop, and I can give that to you.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, when I lived in Boston area, they had the Nats. This back in the 80s. They had the Nats at Chicopee in central Massachusetts.
Oh, wow.
And I had a business trip to Colorado Springs. And I flew back on a Thursday night, and I got up on Friday morning. I drove out to Chicopee. I got there like at 10:30 or 11, and they're already done flying for the day.
Oh, wow. That was a quick day.
I got to see a few airplanes and stuff, but I didn't get to see any flying.
Mark, what have the temperatures been there lately?
Been
In
nice. It's
Lafayette, they've
been.
been pretty nice. Sorry.
Were you asking me, Gordy?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been in the low 80s, even in the high
Wow.
70s the other day. It's been a lot,
See,
been a lot nicer.
we've been pushing the hundreds.
Oh wow.
Well, we were last week. It was getting up in the high 90s, and I think it hit 100 a couple of days.
Need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's your house number?
I'm sorry, we don't give that out.
On the internet.
You better.
Hey,
25.
I've got the carrier events here.
Oh yeah.
So on Tuesday, okay,
6:50.
so on Monday the 5th, they are having the model processing from 4 to 6 in the education center. And then on Tuesday the 6th, they have profile carrier and electric profile carrier. And then on Wednesday the 7th, it's class 1 and class 2 carrier, and also the electric side of that as well, class 1 and class 2.
Okay.
And then on Thursday is it seems like it's the unofficial stuff. So they have the Nostalgia, the 15 carrier, and Skyray. And,
Okay.
and I don't know if you're a carrier guy or not, but my son just bumped into it at Brodax. We live in Brodax country. We go to Brodax every year, and so he keeps wanting to expand his horizons of what he does. But
Yeah.
we got into carrier stuff up there. He brought a Skyray that we rehabbed about a month right before Brodax, and he put it up, and he liked it so much that we started looking into gnats. And then people got in our ear. My son's this is his last year as a junior. He's 14 years old. And
Okay.
so we started talking with the carrier guys, and they're like, well, I think it was specifically Paul Smith. It was like, well, there's like 3 electric categories. Actually, I think there's 4 categories in carrier that a junior has never placed in ever. There's no gnat standing, no mark. And so I have been working my
Open
tail
target.
off in carrier planes, trying to get them all figured out, getting them weighted correctly, getting them all, up and going. And so we're
Been
going
a
to
mad
be,
dash then.
yeah. I mean, since Brodax, which was mid-June, it's all of a sudden like, hey, we're doing all these carrier events.
Wow.
And
That's
so
cool though. That's super cool.
it is. And so we've been working our tails off here doing that. And we've got Dick Imhoff handed us off a speed plane with a Fox 35. So we're also going to do a speed event while we're out there too. And I've been trying to get that up and going as well. So we're doing it all. We're doing it all.
Yeah, I've been being tempted by the perky speed, and that I saw that Fox 35 speed thing. That's kind of interesting too. It's like, went and got some perky plans. Like I don't have any other projects that I haven't finished. So
Yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, we had this speed plane just laying around that Dick Imhoff gave us about 5 years ago, and
Yeah, so
all of a sudden it's got a Fox 35,
Yeah, so-
and there's a Fox 35 speed event there at Nats, and so my son's like, "Hey, can we do that?" And I'm like, "I guess." And so I've had to get the right lines for it because it takes single strand lines, and I've never dealt with that stuff before, and so I've been wheeling and dealing, trying to get all the lines and
parts.
things together for all these planes. Good thing I got an RV coming with me because I got about 10 planes I'm bringing up for the night.
yeah, you wouldn't be doing that in a 4-door or something.
No.
The dog's having fun looking out the window for Gordon.
Bart went outside.
Oh,
He's got to check out what's going on out there. He's a good boy, 3 years old. This is our third golden doodle. And this is the first one we got as a puppy. The first two were rescue dogs. And we got this one at 6 weeks old.
Oh, wow.
Little bit young.
That'll be around for a while then, hopefully.
Well, hopefully. I might go before him. Who knows?
Don't say that. Well, Sparky's just working away there.
Yeah, he is.
Get the damn thing done.
What are you gonna finish it with, Sparky?
Dope.
What
Wait,
color? Silver?
Huh? What's that?
How you gonna paint it? It's like Air Force silver?
No. It's gonna be painted just like the box. Red fuselage, clear wings. You paint it just like this. Got a silver canopy.
Oh, that looked nice.
Oh,
I like it.
yeah.
I don't want to make it any more difficult than it has to be.
So is she in town now? No. You know, if you'd let me talk to her, I could tell her the easiest way to get to her.
I just did.
You tell her to take the Hillfield Road exit, go 2 miles west, make a right.
Yes, I did.
You can't get there from here. You have to start from somewhere else.
That's true.
There's several conjure.
Come on.
So is she coming tonight? Oh,
We'll talk about it through here.
what's that?
We'll talk about it after the show.
Why is it private?
Yeah.
Every time I use CA there, Sparky, I glue my thumb to the hinge.
Yeah, I've done that.
Every time I use CA, I glue my thumb to something.
Yeah. Hey, you go to move and it takes half the airplane with you.
It's not fun to chew off your fingers like Amberwood used to be.
I just sand it off.
That's what I do.
I use nitromethane. Nitromethane dissolves CA really well.
I just use one of these little guys.
What's that, Dennis?
Just a little. I just take a razor blade and scrape it off.
You know, the CA on your hands, you can use hand cream at night before you go to bed. Rub it in real good. The next morning, your stuff will be pretty loose as well.
I think acetone will take it off too.
Yeah, I think so.
Nitromethane does a really good job. It dissolves it really well.
Well, I think that's what's in the kicker, or the dissolvent they have.
Acetone. I think. You think it's nitro that's in the dissolver?
Well, that's I was told that one time.
Why have a little bottle with straight nitro in it?
That green bottle of CA debonder that you buy has nitromethane in it. Yes, it is the best debonder for CA.
Yeah.
Hi, Mike.
How you doing?
How you been?
I'm good, man. Getting ready for Nats, getting some stuff ready.
Well, how many combat planes you taking?
None. I'm flying stunt this year, Gordy.
What about your boy?
His first day of school is Monday, August 5th. So he's not going to Nats this year. It's his first week of his sophomore year of high school.
I can't miss that.
Yeah, you can't miss it. There's too much going on. So Sammy's going to miss the Nats this year.
That's too bad.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's okay. It'll be next year, you know. He's only 15. He's got a lifetime of Nats in him, you know. It's okay if he misses one, you know.
Yeah.
But he is bummed out for sure. He's bummed out. But you know, it's because they moved the world champs to August. That's my kids go back to school first Monday in August is when they go back to school in Tennessee. So it's school's more important than toy airplane contests, you know.
That's true. Right up to the day you graduate.
Yeah. I know it. You know, if it was the second or third week of school, that'd be a different story. But the first week, there's just so much going on. He couldn't. You know, he'd be lost if he missed the first week. There's just too much stuff, too much info going on that he can't miss. You know.
Yep.
Well, like you say, that's very important.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Sorry.
mute my mic again because I'm making noise, but I'm here.
Okay.
Well, I got it done. All I gotta do now is dope it and cover it. It's on there. Mickey Mouse deal. I haven't glued this horn on yet. I'm just gonna wick some CA on it and superfill it. It'll be fine.
So, do you always cover your wings before you put them in a fuselage?
Except for beamers, yeah. Easier to work on. Plus it adds strength across the airframe.
What about your full-fledged stunners?
Like full-fledged centers. What do you mean by that?
Your full-bodied?
Yeah. Yeah, I cover the wing and then put it in the fuselage. This fuselage is covered even and doped.
Yeah, I saw you doing it. Was it last night or night before?
And I'm thinking about painting it before I glue this together.
That's a good airplane.
Because if I paint it, then I don't have to tape off the wings.
Right. So what do you do for your fillets to glue it back in?
Well, when I glue it together, I'll put the fillets. It'll be painted and put the fillet in it, sand it, and then just take an airbrush and go. Because the paint is only going to come out to there.
Right. That looks really nice.
Yeah, I think you'll like it.
Is that silk span or poly span?
Silk span. Lightweight. He'll like it till he pokes a hole in it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Gordon.
That's okay.
You just can't be, you know, throwing your weight around. It's got to be careful.
Yeah.
Yep. Big Little airplanes like that get heavy in a hurry.
Yeah, I don't know what this weighs. Let's check it. Supposed to weigh 30 ounces complete.
Well, that sounds pretty light.
I'm just going by what the box says. Feels like it's going to be heavier than that to me. Be nice if it was like 1 pound, but I think it's heavier than a pound. Nope, it weighs 15 ounces right there as is.
15?
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty darn good, I'd say.
If you can make that airplane come out finished at about 25 ounces, it'll be really good.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen. But I'll get it at 30, I bet.
Yeah, you can't do 25 because there's no engine, no tank,
Yeah.
no landing.
Well,
My remaster when it was first done was 25.
What engine are you putting on it?
Bicycle landing gear.
box 35.
You have to have a cheat code.
Well, that's pretty light then.
Is that the one that blew the wing off?
If it's 30 ounces, it's going to be on the heavy side.
Well, he said 15,
Yeah, it's 15 even as is right now.
25. Can't do it.
What's a box weigh, like 6.5?
Yeah, that's 21. Plus gear, 21,
You have wheels on it, right?
right? 21, 22, 23, 24 ounces. Plus a tank, that's 20, we'll say 26, plus a little paint. Yeah, we might be able to make 30, but ain't gonna make 25.
Do you know what engine he's going to put in it?
Box 35.
Oh, wow.
So have to work on getting this thing kind of in a twist. I'm gonna have to relieve that a little bit. Cant it over this way. Or I could just hold it while the epoxy dries. We'll worry about that when the time comes. Come out good. I showed everybody how to do silk span again. You know, I don't believe my way of doing silk span is anything special, but it sure works good. Zero wrinkles. It's got 6 coats of dope on the wing and 6 coats of dope on the fuselage now. It'll probably get 6 more coats probably. Which is actually only 3 because it's thinned down so much.
Well, it makes it flatten out nice if you're brushing.
Oh yeah. Well, these coats are brushed, but I'm going to start spraying here in a bit. As soon as I get the fuselage painted and mounted, when I get it all together, it'll be all spray.
You said before all your brush coats are what, like 50-50 or something, or 60-40?
By the time I'm done, it's 70% thinner.
Okay.
Starts
Yeah, I
out
used to do 40.
Starts out 50-50, and I keep adding the thinner as a like this right here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It'll get added up again. So and this is pretty thick stuff right now because it's been sitting open. Now, what were you gonna say, Gordy?
I said I usually use 60/40 on mine.
Is that that Randolph stuff or Brodak or what?
Randolph,
Mine's certified.
Brodak is Randolph with an added something in it. Well, actually,
That-
dope is Randolph. It comes from Consolidated Coatings.
Hmm.
All dope is made in one place.
Even the certified.
Yep. Acme certified Randolph. There's another one. Yeah, but it all comes from Consolidated Coatings.
They just make an individual run for each customer, and whatever the slight change is, that's it.
Yep. Yeah, like Brodak dope, it's really not worth it. You get a little pint for $10, and you get, well, I buy it by the gallon. You get a gallon for 80, so
Yeah, but a gallon of Randolph's like 50 or something, right?
80 now.
Oh, is it up to 80?
Yep.
Yep.
Bidenomics,
Yeah.
And
think
the
both
thinner.
are.
Thinner is $55 a gallon. At least last time we bought it.
Okay.
But don't go cheap. Do not cheap out on the thinner. They say, well, use 3608S. No, don't use that. Spend the extra $20 a gallon and get the right thinner.
Yep.
So does Polyspan have a shiny side, or does it matter which side you put up on that, or the?
You
I
bet.
think it does, right? But is the Pellin 45 stuff the same way?
I don't know. I don't know what that stuff is.
That's that stuff you get from Joanne Fabrics that a bunch of guys on the forum were using.
Well, I'll guarantee if it's got a shiny side and a dull side, you best put the shiny side up.
10-4. 10-4.
Or you could put the fuzzy side up.
And sand?
No, cover it with silk span.
Oh, okay. They make it
Or
heavy?
jet tissue.
Or
Or
jet
jet-
tissue, even better. Yep, jet tissue, even better. I've got to bend up some landing gear for this thing. This airplane's built by sight. Be right there.
No, you can't get the wing out.
Oh yeah. Don't say can't, because nothing can beat me. I will not let that happen. The lively crew tonight. I wonder if we're going to get Howard to come on anymore.
Who?
Howard Rush.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just now getting close to 7 for him, I think, right?
Yeah. What about Charles?
He's welcome to come back, but I think he's spending time with his family or something.
No.
I mean, Charles and I, there's no hard feelings between us or whatever. He just wanted to stop after 4 years, which is fine.
Yeah.
Were you
Did a good
surprised,
job.
Sparky? He seemed like he did it all of a sudden.
No, not really, because we talked and I knew what he was aggravated about. Same thing that I get aggravated about. Charles got to keep his super chats. Well, if he ain't getting no super chats, he ain't making no money. Like, I do all these streams. I don't get any super chats. I'm doing them for nothing. So I understand fully. Now he knows how I feel after, 18 years of this.
Wow.
The only difference is that it cost me, But, as long as I'm more or less break even, I'm happy, I don't need to make $1 million doing this. You ain't going to do it anyway. Only difference now is I'm not working, so if it can't pay for itself, it's going to go away. For years, I paid for Stunt Hangar out of my pocket. I think the first before Bud, I can't remember his last name, Bud Morrison, turned me on to AdSense. Stunt Hangar was paid for by me. And if you remember, when I used to get donations, I gave a kit a month away. And then the price of the form got to be so cost prohibitive. And out of all those kits I gave away, all of them, there was for years I gave them away once a month. I've never seen one built, not a one.
That's not true, Sparky. The first one you gave away, the little flight streak trainer to Sam, that one got built when he was
Yeah, that
6
one.
years old.
Yeah, you're right.
That one got built.
Yeah, that's the only one though. So that was kind of aggravating, taking in donations and mailing the kits out and then never seeing any of them built. I probably ended up on eBay. That was aggravating. So I quit doing that. Yeah, I saw Sam when he was 6 years old, about 2 foot tall, flying some type of airplane in the field. His mom was yelling, "Go, Sam, go!" And he was going around in circles. I go, that kid's got to have an airplane. So I gave him a flight streak, the solid wing job, the flight streak trainer.
Yep. We built it, put a LA-15 on it. That was his first real control line airplane.
I helped you build it.
Yeah, he helped me build it. Yeah. Yes, he did. I was gonna, Sparky, we talked about that last week a little bit. And I was trying to share the video of him that you saw him flying at 4 years old, but the share thing wasn't working right.
Working now.
Okay, I'll try to pull it up here in a minute. I'm joining some wing halves here right now, so it's going to be I gotta wait about 15 minutes till this epoxy kicks on it.
I want to mention the email I got last week, and I had forgotten all about it. So this is for the gentleman that's probably watching right now to remember Ron Byrne. You know, he was a super, I guess he passed away, super good builder. Do you know anything about that, Gordy?
Just recently?
No, I don't.
I don't think I have that email. I think I
He's the
deleted-
guy that had that beautiful Hellcat
Exactly.
and Wildcat and got 0 appearance points, I think, wasn't it?
10.
Oh yeah, I got pictures of that from Clovis. I just shown that airplane to Bart yesterday.
Not good is what it was.
I saw it in the nets.
He had a lot of beautiful airplanes. A 0.
0. Let me see if I can find that email. I'll read it. I shouldn't have. I hope I didn't delete it. But I get 200 or 300 emails in here, and I start deleting. But I might have deleted it. But I wanted to mention. I guess he passed away.
Just recently, though.
Yeah.
Do you know where he lived?
Ron Byrne. Here we go. Here's the email I got. On Charles's May 27th Stunt Hangout, I heard the group talking about Ron Byrne and his Wildcat. I posted a tribute to Ron in the Stunt Hangar tribute section. If you have a chance during an upcoming hangout, would you please mention it to those who haven't heard the news of his passing? Thank you, and thanks for listing the slim fit Thunderbolt multiple colors. Oh, okay. Ordered one in red last night. I live in the central coast of CA and will be visiting my hometown of East Moline, Illinois in early August. May get a chance to go to the Nats on the 7th and hope to meet you in person. When my dad and I get there. Cheers, Andy Minsinger. But that's for you, Andy. I'm sorry that I didn't get to it. I forgot all about it. I just get so damn busy. Like I was out flying today when a guy said, "Hey, you're supposed to be at my house putting my transmission into my Harley." Oh shit, forgot. Have to do it.
Yeah, I see it, Sparky. It's right at the top of the list. And what do you call that? In memory of our friends.
Read it if you read it out loud if you would, because I can't see it.
Do you still have a Harley?
No, sold it.
I used to work at a speed shop. All we did is heads. And Harley would send us big pallets of their heads, and we'd do a CNC pork job on them, then send them back.
Do you realize how hard the ground gets? It's 70.
Nope, and I don't want to find out.
Which decal are we doing next?
There's John Sukalak.
Hey guys, I'm here with Tyler, my grandson. We're working on the little toot. Can you hear us?
There's Ron Burns. I didn't know what he looked like.
Huh.
1934, 2022.
You don't have to have a picture of that Wildcat, do you?
There's a whole tribute thing here, Sparky. I think this is a whole bunch of pictures. I wouldn't be surprised at all if that Wildcat wasn't here somewhere.
One, and the other one goes with the. I don't know which goes with which.
Who knows? Yeah, just got a question. Hey, Bill? Bill? He frozen up? Maybe he is.
Hey, Jerry. I was just thinking about giving you a call. We're on the forum right
Yeah, I'm on my way to the bar right now.
Hey, Bill?
Bill, paging Bill.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, it's Stuart.
Hi.
I just
Hi,
curious,
guys.
are you going to the bean field this weekend, the competition?
Yeah, no, I don't think I'll be able to. No,
Okay,
unfortunately. I've never made it yet, but just we got our granddaughters here this week and weekend, so
yeah,
we're on babysitting.
all right. Just thought I'd ask.
Yeah, one of these days.
Have to get down there
I
sometime.
hope. Yeah. Yeah, it looked like a slow night, so I thought I'd stop in, and couple of guys I actually wanted to ask a few questions and say hi. And I know Mark there. Hey, Mark, it's we've been back and forth with Mark's new little plan on his little TomTom that is on Outer Zone now,
You got it built yet?
and I was able to, yeah, I was able to get that printed. I'll show you here. So yeah, I think I sent you an email that I was able to print it in tiles, and then of course I could put it together
Okay, there
into
you go.
a full size drawing. So yeah, no, it's a beautiful drawing. I'll probably do the same thing with the air coop. And yeah, and actually, Gord, I had a question, Pathfinder question, since you'd be the expert. Um, I got I got the kit from Brodak of the laser cut ribs and plans.
Yes.
But then I also have the flying models
Hold on a second.
article. This one.
Uh, we got interference here. I can't understand you.
Okay, try again.
Where'd he go? Bill, go ahead.
With
We lost Bill.
okay, I have the Brodak plan. Yeah. Still can't hear me?
Yes, we hear
Hello.
you.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have the Brodak ribs and the plan from Brodak.
Yes.
And then I saw the plan, a newer plan maybe in the flying models, in that issue. I just wanted, the plan looked a little different. Is there anything that you should do to make it, the latest and greatest kind of thing?
I have made changes over the years, but I have never put them in on plans.
Oh,
I went to a thicker train edge because I got tired of it not staying straight. So
oh yeah, okay.
I made the train edge thicker by shortening the rib, and
Oh,
then I went to a 5/16 flat instead of a 1/4 inch flat.
oh, okay. Okay, moments and everything are as drawn.
Yeah,
Tail
and
moment and nose and everything. Yeah.
I don't know what the tail.
Oh, okay.
I shortened the tail moment from hinge to hinge to 16.5. So if you put it at
Oh, okay.
16.5, I think it was 17 or 17.5 on the plans.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me get a 16.
What's the nose moment, Gordy?
9.5.
16 and a half.
Seems like you
Oh, okay,
and my
nose 9
ideas
and a
are the
half.
same.
Okay. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Do you have the
I thought
plans
I'd
there?
be a little further along with. Sorry?
Have you got the plans in front of you?
The full size. Well, actually, I could. They're just up on the shelf here. I should get them, and I can get them down and have a look at it.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do a couple measurement checks on it.
Okay, I'll just give me a few minutes. You guys.
Sparky, that might have a 10-inch nose moment. I should know that since I just finished a new profile here a couple months ago.
And my Viper is a 10-inch nose moment with 3/4 engine setback, so it's really only 9 1/4. And the tail moment is 16 1/4. So I don't believe in that 18, 19, 22-inch long tail moment. They take way too long to go around the corner.
No. Like I say, the original was 17 and a half. And I shortened it to 16 and a half with 16. You know, I'm going to walk down and bring the airplane up. Then we'll know for sure.
All right.
I'll be back.
I got some Ron Burns pictures here if you guys want to see them.
Yeah, please.
Let's see. Share. There's a tribute that's posted on Stunt Hangar. It's at the top of the in memory of our friends. And you can download it, which is what I just did. And here's a picture of Ron Burns that I showed. Holding my phone up. This is a little better. And then there's like 40 some pages here. All kinds of pictures of his modeling activities and kids and everything he did. This is a half A, I think it is, Spitfire model that he designed. Profile, there it is. Strange tank. But we get to the good stuff here shortly. There's his Zero. And then this is what, a BT 12?
Well, that Zero there has molded 16th-inch wingtips.
Does it?
Yep. He did I can't remember where I saw it, but everything he did was molded wood.
And then this is his Italian, whatever it is, a Manchi something or other.
That's the other one of oh, for the love of Mike. Anyway, there's two of them. Yeah, that's the plane I remember right there. That thing was amazing.
Here's the Wildcat. There's some really good pictures of the Wildcat here.
That plane was amazing.
This one here.
When did Ron die? I didn't know he had passed away.
Just recently.
Oh, shucks.
That's why this tribute got posted. I don't know who put this together. I'll have to go back and read through this thing.
Andy Metzinger.
There's a landing gear.
Yeah. That's it at the Nationals. And it was.
If you notice on the wings, he's got a star over a star.
That's the way they did it the first of the war, when the war broke out.
I saw his BT-13, and that thing was fabulous as well.
Oh, there's a picture of that here. And this is a tweak twister, I guess he did. I didn't know about this one.
The tweak
Fancherized twister. I guess there's a Burns-wise twister. So there's more pieces. And I guess he wrote several articles for Stunt News back in 2007. They got those in here. Building. So anyway, that's available in Stunt News if you want to go look at it.
I think I will.
There's a picture of him, 2022. I don't know when during the 2022 he died, but this is pretty neat. I'd suggest y'all go look at it.
I will. That's neat. Thanks for showing us that, Mark. I didn't know about it.
Well, Sparky told us about it. I was just digging it up while he was busy building there.
Gordon is the one that built that other Machi. Wait till he gets back and show it to him, and I'm sure he'll recognize it. Here he comes.
And he's going to show us his Pathfinder.
Roll that way, like that.
See where he's at here.
Okay. Now we'll get some real dimensions.
Let's see if I can find you on this stupid line here.
We don't care about the screen. We're getting dimensions.
Aerial.
You don't know the dimensions of your own airplane?
The nose moment's 9 3/4.
Same as mine. Okay.
16 and a half on the tail moment.
Uh-huh.
Hinge to hinge.
Okay, this drawing that I have, my drawing from Broden, and I got the drawing.
What'd you say the tail was?
16 and a half.
16 and a half.
17 and a half.
16 and a half.
Okay, thank you.
And the cord without the flaps.
Okay. Yeah, the Brodak drawing is 17 and a half.
Yeah, that was changed after that.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to make those changes then. Okay, well, that's great. I've been kind of wanting to get that question asked for a while. Thank you.
Yeah, get it built the way the guy that designed the darn thing built it.
That's right. Well, that's what I figured. Actually, I had one other question, actually, for Bart. Hi, Bart. A long time, probably one of the very first shows I ever logged in on, you were showing off a half A Aries I-beam.
Yes.
Was that ever like finished as a flyer, or it looked like too beautiful to cover up, actually?
Well, I just got lazy and never finished it.
Oh, is that right? Oh,
I was going to put too hot of an 051 in it or 061, wherever they are, and I'm thinking about taking out putting a Cox motor in it. It's going to weigh about 10 ounces, and it's built right off the. I just shrunk the plans down, built the airplane, and it's pretty much stick for stick, except I didn't build an I-beam like in the big airplane. It doesn't need that.
What plans?
But the dimensions are exactly as it would be if it were bigger airplane.
Well, that's no, I was really taken when I saw that. I love the I-beams. I actually one of my very first ones I ever did was Jack Sheik's Knight, the little T-tail model. So I built that as a 35 size, but I shrunk it down to half A, and I never really got too into the building. I got all the ribs cut, and often thought I'd like to, but it's pretty delicate stuff with those little skinny ribs.
Oh boy, they are very, very delicate. One amazing thing that happened, I built a little half A stutter. It looked kind of on the lines of a Nobler, but stretched, and the thing flew absolutely great. Amazing how well it flew. And I took the average rib off the areas that I'm building and matched it up against the rib that I drew by hand. They're within a pencil. They're within a pencil line. I couldn't believe it.
Oh wow! Nice.
But I need to finish the plane, and I got to get my butt in gear and get some airplanes done. So it's been too long. I'm having some arthritis problems with my hands, and my back right now is really hard to get to my head. So it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, that'd be great. It'd be beautiful to see it for sure. Oh yeah. Have I was my internet. I was going to use
Bill had.
And,
real thin tape, and pretty.
You have to see that airplane in person to appreciate the building.
I bet. I remember I was really taken by it when you guys showed it there that night. That's a while ago.
Which plane is that? What are you talking about?
Bart's little half A Aries.
Well, that's cool.
It's a Super Aries. Half A.
I've got an Aries downstairs. That's a great flying airplane.
Hey, catch up with the chat.
There's all my ribs for the.
Hold on a second, guys. Let me catch up with the chat box. Good afternoon from Bryce and Daniel Berry. I was stunt school. Would like, but I'm at work. Marcella Grant. Gerald is fine. His wife works from home now, and they share a PC, so he can't always come on. Well, you know what? It's about my time to end, so I'm gonna need somebody to take this from me. Who's gonna volunteer?
I thought I heard Mark Gerber say he'd do it.
I think I'm going to retire for go to bed
Sparky,
too.
I'll be here for a while. You can turn it over to me.
All right, we got Mike Lonke. Let me end the stream. I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and all that other good nonsense. And hey, grab yourself a T-shirt. They're in the go to my YouTube channel, the homepage, and hit on shopping, and it'll take you to the Teespring store. You can get either the Thunderbolt or the classic design with the SV11 on it. So I'll see you tomorrow, but the Hangout is coming to an end. But if you're on this, you can hang out. But I appreciate you watching on YouTube. Fair winds,
Yeah.
straight lines.
You have a good night, Sparky.
See you. I'm going to end
Okay,
this
yeah, thanks.
now.
Night, Sparky.
Night. Hold on a second, guys. You don't have to say goodnight to me. I've got to end this stupid thing. The studio. How do I do that? Shoot. I hate
Sparky doesn't know how to do it. Now imagine that.
They've changed the buttons on this thing again. They're always monkeying around. Got to get into studio. I'm going to end this stream. Content. And live. And it's
Hey,
live.
Phil.
Doing good. Hope y'all are.
Oh, I got it.
Doing great. Trying to get straightened out and ready to go to West Virginia and then